I get it back down in the other show. I'm in.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all wait, think about it. Best interview, who is this? We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, beauty clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
Yep. What's going on, y'all? This your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. Today is a very special day, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We started it first. Okay? We had fucking technical difficulties, but it's okay. This is a black show, and we gonna keep this shit moving. I had a dope intro at first.
Man.
A dope one. We had a good conversation, but we lost the audio, so I'm sorry. So y'all missed that them jewels that was in it, but we gonna find a way to get back into it. But this, like I said, it doesn't stop the person that I have today, this dope ass guest. When I say he's very, very, as I can say, like-minded. When I say he's unique, I definitely gonna give him that, unique. And he has a story that I gotta get up out of him. And y'all gonna enjoy it. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. And shit, this might be the one to take me out of here to get these numbers up. You feel me? My boy Zoe's in the building. What's happening?
What up, bro?
How you feel, brother?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
I know the energy was kind of lost just a little bit, but we're going to get back into it.
Back in it.
But we back in it, man. You know, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a black show. Once again, let me get back into the question. How do you start your day in the morning? How do you center yourself and get into your zone before you jump out here into this crazy fucking atmosphere in this world that we in?
I've learned to just like take a moment and think. You know what I'm saying? Like I get up. At first I was making me like some herbal tea. Then I sip that, think, smoke. Like 30 minutes of quiet when I wake up. I don't want to hear no music. I don't want to hear nothing. I just need like at least 30 minutes of quietness so I can just gather my thoughts and prepare myself for today. You know what I'm saying? And then that has become my routine. So it's like I used to smoke first, then think. Now I think first, then smoke. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Because I try not to write my stuff down so I could challenge my thought process, see if I could stay on course with what I said I had to do for that day. I end up forgetting a couple of stuff, but at least 4 out of the 6 is always the goal.
Now, let me ask you. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
28.
Okay. Now, when you were, I give you, because I go in 5-year increments, things like that. You're 28. So if you give me 23 going into 24, are you way different than where you were and
For
how
sure.
you think, like, and how you woke up in the morning?
For sure.
Do you see that
It's
change?
the complete opposite now. I used to wake up, turn on the music, turn on the game, roll up, go.
And this is how I'm gonna wrap the question around. Do you feel as you grow and you get older, do you feel you get more calmer? Or you get more in tune?
Yes, in tune. And calm is a crazy word, you know what I'm saying? Because calm come off triggers.
Why?
You know, because like what makes a person not calm? Triggers. It can be an emotional statement, a visual, something visual, a memory, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's shit, calm is, and it's also woo-sa, you know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, I have to stay calm. Like, I feel myself generating emotions. I feel bodily fluids or whatever transpiring. It's like, calm down, stay calm. So calm is be like, man, that's a challenge. Because calm is a fight. Because
wow,
when you have to be calm, it's a risk if you don't. 10 seconds of anger change everything unless you calm, right?
Yeah. I see that. I can feel that. Now, even with you being coming from, like I said, coming from where we from, some of the things that we have seen, some of the things that we have been through, you know, yours could be worse than mine could be worse than yours in certain aspects. This grind that you own, this path that you own, not only with music but with your business mind, the way you go about things. Like I said, before we lost the audio, we spoke on how you came to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? You didn't come to me with your fucking hand out. You know what I mean? You came to me actually with like a, man, what is it going to take?
Facts.
And I love that about you.
Facts.
I love that about you because, like I said, a lot of times, even with people not even understanding, some of the younger generation, some of the younger people that want to get on this show, some of the not even some of the younger people, some of the older people, some of the people that's close to me that I know, they don't even come to me like that. They come to me like, hey, bro, when is my time? When I'm going to be able to come on?
Facts.
Okay, well, look, it's going to take this. What you mean? Like,
everybody got bills.
Come on now.
Even
and not saying everything should come with a price, but if we understand in business, if we doing business, let's do business. Then let's do good business.
And see, that's the key word right there.
Come on now, talk to me. Go ahead.
I grew up seeing my mama do good business, seeing my daddy on both sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like good business always develop the best relationships.
Yes.
Janky business change relationships.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got people close to you, I'm only gonna stick with the good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Because then that's good business. And you know, people's intentions be good, but then it be envious, it be jealousy that come along with it, and it be hate. You know what I'm saying? People hate on people grind. People hate on people purpose. People don't chase their own. You know, so like it be tough just trying to be real, trying to show love, trying to share.
Is real even a thing anymore?
I don't know. I don't know. I prefer the word genuine, but I've been considering myself real because I say I always look on both sides. I don't consider nobody real if they can't put themselves in somebody else's shoes at some point. Just kind of, what's the word? Consider what they talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where you grew up?
87th, 90th, 91st, 47. Bounced around. I stayed with my peoples, but I grew up in, Rack City, Stone Terrace.
Okay.
Navy.
All right.
Yeah, you know.
That environment, what did that, with even being a child, what did that look like to you?
For me, I was the outcast.
Why you say that?
Because I didn't follow what everybody did. I was the only person in my neighborhood that wasn't part of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
What made you so different?
I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw. You couldn't just tell me this is what I need to be, this is who you need to be, because this is what your people's is. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I make my own decisions. I was the bad child. I was the problem child, middle child. So it's just funny now how I look at it now, how I'm on top. But then it was like, you this, you this, you that. Crazy. But I just couldn't go for that. I challenged everything. I thought for myself at an early age. That's what I could really say. You can't just make me believe something. I need to feel it. I need to see it. I'm hands-on. And it was just like, man, I don't like y'all. Y'all tweaking. This not nice. This not good. Mm-hmm. But when you see what you see, when you from where you from, some stuff you just absorb. Because that's what you going outside into every day. So you're going to absorb some things. But I went for it. You know what I'm saying? I went on the other side with my cousins. It was a completely different feel.
What you mean by that?
This side of the tracks, this side of the tracks. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I live on this side, but I'm comfortable on the other side.
Okay.
And I'm almost like this side, but I live on this side. So it's like.
So was this better? Was this side better? Was this side more?
It's just different.
It's just were they up? Were they
no,
up?
Or just different. Just different sets.
Just dynamics.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, these are the people I grew up with, but these are the people I want to kick it with.
Gotcha.
These are the people I'm in school with who I know. but these are the people who I vibe with more than anything. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the balance. It's all about the balance. Balance for me was hard at a young age because I like it over here. They don't like me over here. Mm-hmm. I live over here. They don't like me over there. Okay. Well, how's it going to work? Got to go to granny crib. That's in the middle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
you have to figure it out.
I have to figure it out.
Now, I asked that because I like to wrap everything because this show is basically based off who the person is behind, the music, who the person is behind the business, and just overall who the person is. You know what I mean? And I go into these questions to really see where your mind frame is to how you get from this point to point A to point B to point C. You see what I'm saying? So even with this, not with the neighborhood that you grew up in and playing, you know what I'm saying, in a way playing both sides, you know what I'm saying, not in a bad way, but playing both sides to liking this side and not really liking this side, but liking this side and not really liking this side. The things that you learn, I think what we absorb from our neighborhoods is instincts.
Facts.
We absorb a lot of instincts, and that's a good thing.
One thing I could say is like I played both sides, but it was clear where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Like I played in the middle. I dibbed and dabbed by default. You know what I'm saying? But it was clear where I stood. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be the problem with playing both sides. It ain't no clear. Okay, which way you going? Where you at? Because everybody got the same questions.
Cause some teeter, a lot teeter. Fact. And say, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just go ahead and go with what I know and go over here. Fact. But it takes a certain type of individual, like you said, which matches up in your story of saying like you couldn't just tell me anything. Fact. You couldn't. I had to be the one to question. I had to be, in a way, a bad child.
They call it a rebel.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not really. As we grow, as we get bigger, that's not even what it is. That's just really thinking for your fucking self.
It take you to become an adult to realize.
You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't what they told me I was.
Come on, man.
You know, it took me. It took me learning myself again. You know, that's what the chill did to me. It humbled me because at one point you couldn't tell me I wasn't touchable. I was untouchable. Everybody told me, slow down. You're moving too fast. You're doing too much. Nah, y'all ain't doing enough. The universe got a way of sending a message.
When did you first understand? I understand you said the chair, but when did you first get? When did the red flags? How many red flags did you miss?
Ooh.
How many red flags did you miss along the way before the tragic?
Countless. But the ones that I missed the day of was the day it happened. All the women in my life had called me and told me they had a bad feeling.
Wow.
Slow down. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, I just took her to work. She mad at me because she don't want me to leave and go outside. We arguing. I'm going to see my auntie. She talking crazy. I just had a bad dream. And then my mama called me talking about, hurry up, I had a bad dream. I want to see you. Damn. These are all of my confidants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, wow. Okay. And then boom. I ain't really disregard what my mama said, but I was used to her worrying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what mothers do.
Right. So it was just like, all right, ma, I got you.
I'll be there.
Facts. And then that's how it happened.
So for the people who don't know, and for people like me, exactly, if you don't mind, just giving a little detail of what happened.
Let me see. My neighbor shot me 6 times. He thought I was smashing his baby mama.
Wow.
Yep.
Shit.
Face, neck, and back in front of my mama. I woke up a month later.
Not jumping out of you for a second. When that happened, and you said you woke up, and when you were able to get yourself back together, and I'm jumping ahead, I'm gonna come back. What did that do to your family emotionally?
That's a good question.
Did you ever ask? Did you ever had that conversation?
Yes and no. We had the conversations because me explaining to them what I was going through, they explained to me how they feel. So sometimes that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? Because the toll that is taken on the family is different toll that is taken on the victim.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But see, that's where the energies change, because now the family wants sympathy for you being in your situation. And it's like, how? So it was a lot of battling. You know what I'm saying? I cut my family off. My family was terrible when I needed them to some point.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't talk to them.
Yeah.
So counseling. Once I went to counseling, changed everything.
You had an outlet.
Yep. A non-biased outlet. That's how I describe it.
Do you know? Shout out to that boy AB Danko, the guy who made "I'm Still Alive." He got shot. And when I say he was just like, even the way he was shelled. If you go back and watch that interview, y'all, it was really kind of like, damn. But that shows me a young person who doesn't have an outlet and don't know how to speak out and ask for help or ask for advice. But he is a product of his environment and shit going left, but also having a small sense of prayer and success and what it still could look like after a tragic thing that happens. You see what I'm saying? I say that to say, with you being in a wheelchair and still able to conquer and do things and still be selfless and do some of the things that you're doing, just saying, like, you put on something for the disabled.
Yep.
Come on now, like, who the hell?
Because it's like, I've never been disrespected as much in my life until I got into this chair. It was like, so the visual that people see us is what I was trying to change the narrative of. You know what I'm saying? Because we more than what you see. Everybody got different stories. Okay, yeah, outside, like, damn, okay, you want some help. But what about the stuff that people scared to show because they don't feel accepted?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I never cared about what people thought about me. So I don't have no problem going out trying whatever I want to try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm either going to get good feedback or bad feedback, but it's all constructive. You know what I'm saying? So all my homies just telling me the same problem. I'm like, bro, y'all tweaking, bro. Like, but I've been there, though. I've been there. So it's like, man, let me show them, because visual representation is real.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't see that in the community. I don't see that in the artist world. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no major artists in a chair. I don't see everybody want to play the behind the scenes because of the situation. I don't play behind it. I sit behind the scenes, but I don't play behind the scenes. See me. You gonna see me anyway, because I put myself in positions to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So once I start showing people we can really do this, people that was already doing it, I want to really do it, because shit, somebody got to do it, and I had to be the example. That's really what I put myself in. I put too much weight on my own shoulders trying to be the example. But
is it being? That's where I feel like we put that pressure on ourselves. You trying to be an example instead of just saying, this is just something I just wanted to do.
But it's both. Because when you telling somebody something you want to do, you have to be the example of what you do it.
But why tell them? Why not just show them?
It's hand in hand to a certain extent. You only telling certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You showing everybody, but you only telling certain people. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes ego. Yeah, I try with that. Sometimes it's validation. You know what I'm saying? Because affirmation used to be my love language. So people telling me they see me, I see you working. It used to make me feel good, and I didn't get it at all. It was a cold process, and I just stopped caring. It was like, okay, now it's coming back. But for certain people who don't have that confidence, who don't have that will to keep going, confirmation and validation is everything. Look at the women.
Yeah, because everybody wants to feel validated, especially on the social media shit. Because everybody wants to be seen.
Facts.
Even though they putting up a lot of highlights.
Facts.
But they ain't showing no. They
You
ain't
don't
showing.
show the real. You show the what they say Instagram about.
I know some bad bitches that can't pay rent.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
You hear me, son?
I ain't even trying to get there. Yeah. Hey,
I know some bad bitches that, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got it all the way together.
I know them too.
You know what I'm saying? That's driving
sleep.
That's driving 1993 Honda Civics.
20,
you know what I'm saying?
22
with Gucci bags.
What she got? 22 Benz, don't even got a crib.
I ain't going down.
That ain't my business.
I ain't going down there with you though. You're not gonna breathe me at this vibration.
I just said I didn't see.
You're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you do it.
BBLs, Section 8, BBLs, no car. Like, damn, that was a car right there. That was a crib right there.
But it's when was the point? Because and even if it is, or even if you're still going through the process, to where you really understood that the self-love and self-care is really a real thing.
Because I had to look in the mirror and make myself comfortable. I had to look in the mirror and tell myself, I'm enough. I'm here. Appreciate it. Mm. When I stopped fighting the fact that I was alive and I accepted it with the chair, I was cool. But me fighting and trying to be who I used to be, that was the battle. It was like mental warfare. Because my daddy told me, like, you're not who you used to be. You got new pain. Talk about it. I'm like, damn. That was the conversation I needed. Because I had writer's block. I couldn't freestyle. I couldn't do nothing. I'm thinking about all my old shit. Mm-hmm. No. He said, you got new pain. Tell him. And once I did that,
it comes out easier.
It just flew.
It comes out way easier.
Yeah, so it's like, you got to be real with yourself, because at the end of the day, why you lying to yourself? I watch people lie to themselves. I don't do that.
On a daily.
I don't have nobody to run to, so I can't afford to lie to myself and set myself up for failure. I'm my own support system, but I'm a support system to so many people.
That could be a trigger as well, too.
It is, but
because who's the go-to?
Facts. But shit, I got somebody I can depend on. That ain't my go-to, but if I have to, I can go to. But, you know what I'm saying, the go-to was my OG. So since she been gone, it's just been like, shit, I'm like her. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Everything channeled through me. Everything come through me. All decisions come through me.
Yeah.
So I've numbed so many things just to avoid disappointment.
Being numb sometimes can go into the same vein as suppressing things.
I draw. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's because you've overcome a lot of shit, so why suppress it? Why not just deal with it head on?
Because
like you've did everything else.
Because certain things, I know my triggers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So because I try to be the example, I can't allow myself to trigger myself, because I know my attitude. I know how much work I've put into myself to change those negative aspects. So when it come there, I numb it, because if I don't numb it, it's going to bring the reaction out of me that I try to keep down. And sometimes it do it anyway, because I woke up on Thanksgiving mad. I don't even know why. Just mad, angry, cussing everybody out. When I thought about it, I had been going through it for like 2 weeks. I ain't been saying it. I just been going to the studio. I thought that was helping, because I got new music. I'm like, damn, that's really how I was feeling. I shouldn't even said that. So I thought I was venting, but I don't know. It came up, and everybody telling me, don't take your attitude out on me. I ain't did nothing to you. It's like, wait, there I go. That's why I don't do this. But that morning, I didn't take my 30 minutes. I didn't smoke. I didn't calm. I didn't do my normal routine. I just woke up mad, and just first person that said something to me, got it. Next person, got it. And it just kept going just like that throughout. The fourth person said, I ain't do nothing to you. I just called to say good morning. Don't call. Damn, you did. Good morning. My bad.
Who holds you accountable?
Me. I'm big on accountability. So that's another one. I said, be the example. I don't make excuses. I can't make excuses. So it's like I get upset when people make excuses because I don't give people excuses. So why are you giving them to me?
That's man shit you talking. Keep going. Go ahead.
You know
No,
what I'm
keep
saying?
going. Keep going.
For real, because it's like if I stand on my word. When you came to me for help, if I could help you, I'm gonna do it. I didn't give you an excuse. If I couldn't do it, I couldn't do it. Or if I told you something I couldn't do, I'm man enough to communicate with you. It's a change of plans. You know what I'm saying? And me realizing how I am, that's what I expect out of people all the time. That's been my problem.
Give you that.
That's been my problem.
Everybody not gonna give you that same.
I try to kick it with people who like me, but when it come down to certain things and how you move and how you grow up, it's like, damn, you don't think like me at all, but I thought you did. But now you just opened my eye. So cool.
Do you accept that people grow on their own time?
No. I accept. Hold on. Let me think about that. Everybody does grow on their own time, absolutely. But I think that people bullshit their time.
Yes.
Because how you growing if you're not changing the way you're thinking? That's growth. That's progress. You can't, what they say, crazy people make the same decisions, expect different results. So if you're making the same thought or you're having the same thought process regarding all situations, how you growing? If it's always jealousy or emotional response, where's the conflict resolution? That's what I've been big on that changed everything. I grew up with drama all my life, women bickering, me and my brother fighting, women fighting. Why ain't nobody got no conflict? Why ain't nobody got no resolution? You've been 3 days mad, in 20 minutes of conversation would have made it better. I seen my mama do it at work, and I seen her then do it at home. So it was like, okay. Because you go to work and solve everybody else's problems. But you come home and dwell on it. So now it's lingering with everybody in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because what's wrong with you? Well, last week, this. And it's like, damn. We could have been addressed this and had this fixed, but you want to hang on to it. And it's just like everybody's so toxic in their own mind because people, they don't want to be real with their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm outspoken. I say what's on my mind. That's part of my problem. I don't really have a filter. I got to watch the way I say things because I'm very, like, brutally honest. But that's how I was raised.
The master of being able to control your emotions is a very hard thing.
It is. But
it's also what I'm learning is learning how to respect the situations around you. Whether it's sometimes it don't count for your, you know what I'm saying,
and that's
your
my
opinion.
And that's
sometimes it's just sit back and listen.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Sometimes it counts for saying, okay, let me play a position in here, but it might not need my words. It might just need a division in some type of way before it gets here. And it just respecting the situation around you.
But how do you respect situations around you or boundaries if you're not taught about them?
That's why it's called life.
Facts.
That's why it's called life.
And that's the point where it's keeping it real with yourself.
And it's trials and tribulations too.
Yep, trial and error for sure.
Trial and error. That's what I said. Trial and error. I'm sorry. You just see it, and when you go through it, because God put us in different. He puts things in front of us multiple times to see. He tests us. He puts different tests to see, like, okay, you say you want this, and I can give you this, no problem.
This is what it takes.
But this is what it's gonna take, and I'm gonna put you here. I ain't gonna even tell you when it's gonna come, but I'm gonna put you here to see what you do. And if you pass this test, I say, okay, good, no problem,
man.
I give you that.
I remember asking.
Good job, son.
Years ago, before I was even in this situation, man, just work on my patience. Teach me how to be patient. It was some lady that told me you gotta watch what you ask for.
Yep.
When you praying.
Yep.
Because he gonna give it to you, but it's not gonna be how you say it. So after me communicating with her again after the church, she brought up the conversation. Remember when you used to pray for patience? You patient now, ain't you? Damn.
Yep. It's just in a different form.
Yep.
It's just in a different form.
Yep. And she was like, you got to be careful what you pray for. because she said be specific on what you pray for. Yeah.
Yes, you definitely have to.
Yeah. So
shit. Woo!
Shit got deep. It got deep for me because so many self-realizations that I had to come through. So many behavior that I had to unlearn.
Mm-hmm.
I had to find myself over again. Who am I inside of my chair? You know what I'm saying? I know who I was without it, but now I don't know who I am. So me getting back to everything that I was and just believing in myself. I've been confident all my life. So the problem was once my confidence came back in my chair, people couldn't handle it. They called me cocky. I wake up and can't move. That's not cocky. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I'm cocky. Yeah, I want you to see that. Because this ain't easy to keep going. Even my counselor asked me, your will, where does it come from? Where do you get the will to just keep going? Shit, I don't know. I can't make excuses. That's what I say every time. I don't got nobody to help me if something go wrong. So I can't afford for stuff to go wrong. I over calculate and I'm overcritical of myself. Mm-hmm. Even especially in the studio. I got songs that's beautiful. I don't, like I said, one word, ain't nobody heard it. 30 songs like that. It's just pat yourself on the back. Reward yourself for the small victories. I didn't do that because I was so used to getting stuff done. Mm-hmm. What's that? That's nothing. I do this all the time. And I had to like, well, damn, you still stuck right there. So it's like, yeah.
But that's even when you have to, like, you doing so much, and even with me, I'm learning this too. You doing so much, and you conquering so much, and you progressing so much. The wins, them small wins, mean something. Right. So you do have to pat yourself on the back, but also you have to really pace yourself and understand, okay, I did this goal. I hit one of my goals.
Facts.
I checked that off.
It's a goal though. And that's the key word though, because I didn't look at it as goals. But they all goals. Just shit to do. Something I had to do.
So you recognize what it really was.
Right. Down the line. And that's when I started giving myself pats on the back like, damn, I just did that. I'm so used to always doing it all my life. Mm-hmm. But I just did that for sure. That's how it was at my showcase when I sat back and I thought about it like, damn, I just did that. All off word of mouth. There wasn't even marketing behind it. I just told people what I was on. And just sitting back, just watching rebuttal was like, damn, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That was really the first time that I really gave myself a hug. I ain't gonna say that, but I gave myself a hug. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so much work, so much money. And I didn't have no help. It was just all me. I'm doing this. You gonna assist me? All right, you got me. Well, what happened? Forget it. This. I'm hitting up everybody I know, calling everybody. Tell your friend. I'm telling my women's, my people I ain't supposed to talk to, all type of stuff. Just check it out. So when it all played out and I seen it, it was just like, wow. Damn, mama, look at this.
Yeah. And that's why I say, do you understand? A question that I did have, I'm sorry. Do you understand that I usually ask if this is your passion or your purpose, but I think you fully aware and you walking into understanding what the fuck your purpose is. I think you do, because it's clear to me.
Yeah, it's been coming. They always told me my words held weight since I've been a child. Like how people gravitate to me, how people listen to me, how they be wanting to hear what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So music was always my way of venting. So even when I heard people, damn, I feel like that too. Like, okay, just slight validations. But then somebody told me, nah, what you thinking with this music, that's minor. You got something bigger. Your voice bigger. Woo. And it's like, I didn't see that. And then all the programs I'm involved in, teaching kids how to write music. Mm-hmm. What else I do? I'm a peer facilitator for my counselor group. I got grown men that want to listen to everything I'm saying. Like, I got it figured out. And I'm going through the same struggle with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all know we all in counseling together?
Do you not realize what the hell is going on? I don't think y'all know that I ain't got it figured out.
I'm not making excuses. I watch the people who sit right on the side of me make excuses for their own problems.
Yeah.
And so it eats me up because it's like,
I can't handle
I can't do that. I can't sit around no excuse maker. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. It's going to make me either want to help you or get away from you. And if I've tried to help you and you haven't took it, I don't want to help you.
That's a bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo, man. Let me jump up out of this, man. Let me handle this business on the sponsor side. Grind Seasons Creation, man. Y'all take a look at this. Go ahead.
My name is Ronnie Shaban, and I am the manager at Grind Season Creation. When you host a brand with Grind Season Creation, we offer packaging, we offer tags, we offer hang tags, and we ship them off to customers. Another benefit of Grind Season Creations hosting your brand is whenever you receive a website order, it comes straight to us. We create it, we pack it, you can make money without even having to touch the product, and we'll send it off to the customer. One of the reasons why brands choose us to host their products is because we do not have a stocking fee. We offer garment labels, we do direct shipping to customers, and we offer hang tags as well as business and thank you cards.
Yep. That is Grind Season Creations right over here by Envion Studios and Country Club Hills, man. 4067 183rd Street in Country Club Hills, man. They get me together. Actually, if y'all can see it now, put the camera on me for me, please. Right now, I don't mean to be conceited, but I got to just a little bit. The Young God merch, y'all see it. It's done. I'm dropping these motherfuckers ASAP, man. He got my shipment together. It's just been on me. I've been going through a little bit about, you know what? Let me stop because I was about to give an excuse. I was about to do it in front of him. I was about to do it. It's my fault. I've been busy, but they will be out. I just had to get it together and have the presentation right. So when I put it out, it's able to flow. Shit can go well. Y'all ain't got to wait on nothing. But I had to make sure I got everything together, man. Had the photo shoots together, get all that together. But Grass Seasons Creations helped me put all this shit together. As you can see, I got the young guy. I got the camo right here. This is a special customized one I had to do for myself just because I wanted to be on some fly shit. I got the blue one, the navy blue one. I got the black one, and then I also have the gray one. So, yeah, I just dropped a couple of them just to give y'all a little sprinkle of, you know what I'm saying? Because I just got tired of wearing nigga shit. So, which is my business, man. YG Clothing Company, that is the site. And, hey, y'all go cop soon. So, yeah, I'll let y'all know. Just hit my Instagram, man. Official _ YUNG Gotti. And y'all just see when it drop, it's going to drop. But speaking of business, we're going to get into your business right after this video. Cheat code, and we're going to talk about that too. Go ahead and run that video for me. Zoe.
Damn, Tay, this shit a movie.
She be shaking shit. And that bitch go. And I need all that. You know that I want all that. She be shaking shit. Look what she do. This thing is hell, you ain't seen a naked nigga. And I'm on all that. I need all of that. You know that I need all that. I need all of that. Up down, left, right there like a Chico. I love that as I want it back there like a repo. Cause I'm on all that. Man, I need all that. Man, I'm on all that. Man, I'm in all that. She be shaking shit. Look what she do. She think it's hell, you ain't seen a naked nigga. Look how she move. And I'm on all that. Fuck it, I might call back. Cause I need all that. She be shaking shit. What she do? 100s, 20s, 50s, she get naked with. What she do? And I'm on all that. Cause it's I'm all that. Call back. She be shaking shit. What she doing? She be shaking, man, she got me shook. What she doing? I'm on all that. And I'm on all that. Fuck it, I'm on call back. She be shaking shit. What she doing? She be shaking shit. And I'm on all that. Fuck it, I won't call back. Up, down, left, right there like a Chico. I love that ass, I want it back there like a repo. Cause I'm on all that. Man, I'm on all that. I lost my bitch that's in my best friend, she won't fall back. But she be shaking, shaking, she be shaking shit. She think it's hell, you ain't seen a naked nigga. Cause I won't know that, man, I need all that. Man, I'm on all that, man, I need all that. She be shaking, shaking, she be shaking shit. What she doing, she be shaking, shaking, man, she shaking shit. And what she doing, I need all that. Man, I need all that, man, I need all that. Fuck it, I'ma call back. She be shaking, shaking, she be shaking shit. What she doing, she be shaking, shaking, she be shaking shit. What she doing, I need all that. Cause I need all that, cause I need all that. Fuck it, I'ma call back. She be shaking, shaking, she be shaking shit. What she doing, she be shaking, shaking, she be shaking shit. What she doing, and I'm on that. Fuck it, I'ma call back. You ain't even seen a nigga. Up, down, left, right, just like a Chico. I love it as I want it back just like a repo. Cause I'm on all that. You know that I'm on all that. She be shaking it ass, look how she shaking. She be shaking it ass, look how she shaking. She think it's it when you ain't even seen her naked. She think it's it when you ain't even seen her naked. Oh my God.
Yep. That was Chico. Zoe Wills. My man Zoe. Tell me about that video, bro.
Man, you know,
You had too much fucking fun.
I did.
And you didn't invite me to the video, which I couldn't have came anyway.
I sent the invite out, but it was on a Wednesday. I did it on my birthday on a Wednesday, and a lot of people had to go to work.
Yeah.
So there was, I couldn't be mad.
You're selfish for that.
Yeah,
You're a selfish motherfucker.
I kept hearing everybody want to do their party on the weekend. It was like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna do it on my birthday. I'm not.
What's gonna
wait
please
to celebrate.
me on my birthday?
I'm not gonna wait to celebrate 3 days after the fact. And it's somebody's birthday today. I'm talking about it's my birthday. And my shit was a couple days ago. No, so it was like, yeah. And then I spent a lot of money on that, and I was disappointed. But I had to realize that the people who was there was the people who I needed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood the people that worked. You know what I'm saying? But for everybody who always asks and what's up, you don't invite me. I invited everybody out to my birthday because I wanted them to see this is where I came to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, remember last year? Remember my birthday last year? Remember that one before that? Look at this one. So, you know what I'm saying? I sent out extensive invitations, but I wasn't tripping.
With the music, what type of hurdles do you have you went through with this music? Because some people say, man, it just ain't getting heard enough. But it's like, okay, are you doing enough? Some people say, man, I don't know what it's gonna take. Well, try this and try this and try this. What hurdles have you hit that you have got over? Because you don't give no excuses.
Everything.
Give me some and some of the things that you have jumped over, and how did you handle it for some of these young artists?
Well, first, everybody was telling me to dumb it down.
What you mean by
my
that?
music? Because my content is different. You know what I'm saying? So everything I rap about, people don't want to hear about. But that's what I talk about every day. You know what I'm saying? The streets don't change. Everybody talk about that. What about outside of it? What about the good stuff? All type of stuff. Mm-hmm. So, man, bro, just dumb it down, son, bro. Just talk about what we want to listen to. I even had my homies in the car. I'm playing on my new music. Woo, he's like, yeah, bro, you talking that shit, but I want to hear that gangbang shit. I want to hear that slag. Nigga.
You can't please everybody.
I'm just saying, it was just like, damn, bro, like, look at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we men now. Yeah. You still talking the same shit, bro. Don't get me wrong. It's a part of who everybody is.
Yeah.
But you grow. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a different way you can say it.
So it was just like, wow. But then, not studios. Going to studios, finding accessible studios, finding good. You know, we all start off with our budget. You know what I'm saying? So you can only do what you can afford.
Yes.
So basement studios, garage studios, then professional studios, YouTube beats, then professional beats, then band beats, not leasing beats. You know what I'm saying? I leased the beat. And I was in the club. I heard the damn song. I'm like, oh, shit. They playing my shit. Who the fuck know me here? It's a whole nother song. That was tough.
I know you was like...
That was tough. Because that song was everything for me. I bought that beat. But then when I go look at it, I leased the beat for a certain amount of streams, and because I didn't reach that stream, somebody else did. And then the person who reached it, their song was on the radio. That shit fucked me up.
Understanding business.
Yeah, because like I say, it's a business and it's cutthroat. So as much as we want to be an artist, you have to inform yourself. And I wasn't finna let nobody backdoor me. I watched hella documentaries on the music, just learning, seeing how people got played out of their money. All
Doing
type
homework.
Of stuff.
You doing
know
homework.
What I'm saying? So it's like the Kanye documentary really changed my craft. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, that just made me think, I ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that, I was like, no, I ain't doing enough. Because I done made excuses when I shouldn't. So I took care of all the business, and I said, for this whole week, I'm going to lock in on music. This whole week, every day. Cheat code, video, radio. I go perform a song. It's like that week I locked in just took off. And from there, I've been on the Billboard. I done did shows. I got a magazine. I'm on the cover of a magazine. All type of stuff just took off once I locked in on that 1 week and said I'm put everything into it.
What does that do for what does that do for your confidence when you say I'ma lock in, I'ma trust myself, lock in for this week and get these results?
It let me know I got a purpose. Cause the confidence is already there. Cause I'm telling myself this is what I'm gonna do.
You didn't notice that then that you had a purpose?
I did, but it took me a minute to really understand, like, am I in it? You know what I'm saying? Because I can feel it, but am I in it?
Are you walking it?
Yeah, am I walking in it?
Okay,
you know what
gotcha.
I'm saying? Because I've been putting the work in for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Inconsistency, but I had other stuff to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the word, and I was just having a conversation about inconsistency. So when I told that to myself, I'm like, damn, I'm talking shit. It was really my artist, because he told me, bro, he live in the studio. He's talking about y'all playing the game, y'all going out, y'all fucking with the hoes. I'm in the studio. You can play the game in the studio. You can bring the host. No, we don't bring the host to the studio. But you know what I'm saying? Bring him to the studio. Bring it out to the studio.
Yeah.
And then he just got on because I'm going down my music. I got like maybe a couple hundred songs. This nigga got like maybe 6. And I'm just, yeah, bro, you know I be working. I'm working. And then it's like, man, yeah, bro, we gonna make it. We putting in too much work.
Yeah.
And then so him reminded me of the work that he been doing, reminded me like, yeah. Because he sent me all his music and it get better and better and better and better and better. Our styles changed. At first I freestyled and he wrote. Now I write and he freestyle. I don't never punch in. I don't like punching in. I don't like messing up. I'll punch in now. I make whole songs punching in. I ain't never did that before. It's just the working with him, different tactics. You know what I'm saying? Then we combine and then we critical each other and we help each other. You know what I'm saying? So him saying that to me reminded me like, if I did this from locking in while everybody else was bullshitting, what you can do?
What's making it to you?
That's a good question. Honestly, I feel like I already made it, but I think making it is being on a bigger scale, just a larger scale. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you can't make it elsewhere if you haven't got a buzz or a start where you are. If you can't be accredited where you are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to start over in different places. A lot of people start over in different places, but I've always been a hometown person. Mm-hmm. If I could, because who gonna vouch for me back at home?
And I feel that. And it's always good to be homegrown. Always good to be. But when you do, not saying that it works for everybody, but when just some of the things that I've seen, when you do go out and you buzz and you get a buzz out there, get a small, maybe a medium buzz, whatever it is, it's phone calls. Because everybody got relationships in this industry. Mm-hmm. It's phone calls that me back at home mm-hmm. and say, hey, you ain't fucking with dude hot out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, dude. It's a lot of phony shit that's here too. Mm-hmm. Not saying that everybody's phony, but it's a lot of phony shit out here that's saying, hey, yeah, I've been fucking with dude. Mm-hmm. Woo, matter of fact, when he get back, woo, I'ma lock in with him, or I'ma lock in with him, woo. And then next thing you know, you like, that was because of.
That's what just happened in New York.
Matter. You know, and sometimes it's like, which I had to learn, it don't really matter sometimes. it don't really matter because a lot of people are not gonna fuck with you.
Facts.
They're gonna fuck with what you do.
Facts. I learned that the hard way.
Okay.
I learned that hard way. My sister keep telling me, because we got property out there in Atlanta and whatnot. She keep telling me, just come check it out. You need to change the scenery. Just come check it out.
I've been telling my cousin that for the long.
Me too.
I'm going.
I've been saying I'm gonna go, because I know Atlanta is Black Hollywood, but at the same point, I've been so disgusted from like the influence to a certain extent of how, Atlanta is Black Hollywood. We're gonna get that straight now.
Mm-hmm.
The influence is real. Our influence is real. But it's like, man, if Chicago could do something slight, just like Atlanta, if we could work together just like it, because we have no major, we don't have no major record label here. We don't have no major like industry stuff here, and it's like this one of the biggest cities, popular cities in the world. Why are we lacking that?
Third largest market, far as even in media.
And we lack no big media presence. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got those people who they got a name, but it's like, man, if people could come behind, this could really be a whole different thing. So I just tried to do stuff that I felt was missing. But then, and with me doing it, I realized, shit, I need to know way more people because I need to.
But some of them, a lot of them is I could say you're on course. Because you're coming as you're adding value.
Right.
You're not trying to get people to deposit into you. You're
right.
adding the value.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just even your approach. Man, how can I add to this situation?
Right.
And then not necessarily, bro, when you keep going and you keep grinding, you ain't gonna even have to lead with this.
And man,
it's gonna be like, come on in, I see what you got.
Yeah, and that's how it is now. But it'd be like, I still lead with the bread because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, money talk over everything. That's why I come with my money first, because I'm serious. I just put my money down. I'm not finna waste my money. Yeah. I can waste your money. I'm not gonna waste my money. So if I'm putting my money behind something, I'm not wasting it. And
I like his mind.
That's
I like his mind, hitter. I like his mind. I like where he's at.
Yeah, I didn't help people out that couldn't do stuff. They're talking about spend my money so fast, calling me back. Wait a minute. Where your shit at? Okay, but like they say, it's always different when somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? So that just made me that's like a reminder to myself, like just stay on point.
You realize how fearless you are?
I don't.
Why?
Because it's just always been like this. Like I can't say I do realize it because I know I'm not scared of much. Like stuff don't shake me, but shit, I don't know why. I done seen too much, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people be their own worst downfall. And that's my biggest fear, of being my own downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only blame myself for my decisions. So if I'm a downfall, that's based upon the decisions I made in the area I was going. Because now I'm going down, spiraling out of control, going down because I'm making steady decisions that's going to keep me going down instead of going up. Because I think I seen this one lady, she said, you one decision away from a better marriage. You one decision away from a better job. You one decision away from a better life. You one decision away. But you got to make
He drops some. What do you ever feel that, do you ever have a backup plan? Is it a backup plan to all this? Because if the music don't make it, because a lot of people don't think that far.
Yeah, I got a couple backup plans, but I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my music gonna make it. But my backup plans was my property and my businesses. You know what I'm saying? So, but everything is mixed behind the music. My clothing line, my everything.
Shout that out.
Yeah, I ain't done apparel on Instagram.
Come on now.
Can't make no excuses neither. I've been rebranding for a minute, so I just got my new brands up. Now I'm rebranding my page. I got a new website. I'm finna drop it the same way. Everything on point.
Yeah.
You know, I just bought like my graphic designer. He cold, young. What's his name? Chris C.J. Harrison. He like 19. He do dumb. His stuff was on 2K.
Shout out.
He go crazy. And I just said, man, just like I said earlier, you see somebody working. I'm like, yeah, damn.
No doubt.
Look, bro, I got this for my vision. What you got? What you think? I told him what I thought. He came back, let's do it. And it was like, wow. So I got like 13 different logos, but I had to keep exchanging and expanding because it was centered around me and my community. It wasn't selling. Okay, so now I gotta have something for everybody. Okay, then I only had clothes for males. Males not bad. Okay, cool. So I need a female logo. I need female clothes. They're the #1 consumers. Boom. Then I was like, wait, this ain't adding up. It ain't right. I done spent too much money. I got all these shirts. I got all this merch. I got all these hats, all these jackets. And I still got it. We had a boutique. I put my stuff in the boutique. You know what I'm saying? I was even selling it for the same price it was costing me to make it. Still wasn't shopping. And it was like, damn. And I'm buying expensive, good quality stuff because that's what I wear good quality. So I'm not going to sell mediocre. And it was just like, people be cheap. And my cousin told me, how you spend $1,000 on some shoes from a white person, you can't even shop in the shop, buy a tire from the motherland. Because that's what my party was about. Culture. It was for the culture.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to show an ass shaking video that didn't look the same. So I wanted everybody to have on cultural attire. You know what I'm saying? That was the point of it, because I said I was stepping into my kingdom, you know what I'm saying, into my king mindset. So I was changing my attire, changing my way of thinking. So boom, that was the representation behind it. And it was like, it's a mindset at this point. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a king, God in my own world, a God on earth. So that's how I have to hold myself at all times. And it's stressful, but it's not an image.
But you know, none of what you go through is a waste or a loss.
Exactly.
So you know you can still use some of that stuff. So when you go and you perform and you do things, it's okay, I got a merch person. Or who comes out for me, I need y'all to wear these. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like who the fuck is he?
And all that came from studying, watching.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, most of these people don't understand that it's if you watch and you learn and you sit back sometime and you just say, what is that? Why is it not working? That works. Take a little bit from here, take a little bit from here, make it yours, and still be true to you.
I steal advice.
Everything will line up.
Yep.
Everything will come together.
From Nipsey. I was a fan of Nipsey before he passed and whatnot. And one of my favorite quotes on it, I steal advice. You ain't gotta tell me shit. I steal it. I do too.
I heard that.
Because I won't ask you, or I'll just watch how. I like to vibe with people when they come in, so I ask certain questions to see what your head at. But if I see that you're not really offering information, I just sit right and watch you do what you do. I steal your information from you because you're not telling me. Okay, I'm gonna just get close up on you. What you doing? Shit, I'm just looking. Okay, and I'm watching everything that you do because I have to better myself, and a part of what you're doing benefits my betterment. Is that a word? I don't know. If it benefit me, then
it's a black show. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Then shit, like I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because what I just do. An example of this, I met up with a young producer going to a different place. We playing the music. He started doing some little. Said, I hear something. Okay, hold on. Let's try to. He started humming on the song. I'm damn. That shit actually got a nice little ring to it. I hear it now. So after we did the song, I'm playing like, damn, this shit go really crazy. So then I got another studio session. I brought like 4 more beats to the studio. Boom. Now, next thing you know, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I just stole this from bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro was just doing this shit. Now they did this shit on 3 of my songs. I call him back and say, yeah, bro, you put me on something. You got to hear this.
Hey, it's okay, bro. People steal from me all the time.
Yeah, you know,
it's okay.
And I give love though. You know what I'm saying? I give credit when credit is due. Cause he younger than me. He been doing it about the same time. He 21. I'm 28. He been doing music for 10 years. I'm damn. Me too. Shit. Damn. You 21? Okay. Cool. Then he teaching me stuff, and I love that I can be.
It's okay.
I love when I can learn from somebody.
That's a fact.
You know
That's a fact
for sure,
bruh. When I tell before we get into the game and then we in the show, I have to tell you, I have to tell you, before, I know when people may see this, when they do see this, and as they hear the story and everything like that, you do realize from when we start talking and to now that they're not going to even realize. They're not going to even realize that you have a disability in no way, shape, or form.
No, a lot of people don't until they see me, and that's why I think that's what made me mad, and that's probably why my purpose is my anger always motivated me. Like I was mad about stuff, and I chose to do something about it constructively out of anger. Don't get me wrong, I didn't spaz out too, but I always took my anger as my fuel. I was mad I was broke. I was mad that girl was playing with me. I was mad my car was bad. I was mad. I was so mad that I found out a way to change my circumstances. People just be so mad and sit into that anger. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Then shit, I done got so many whoopings growing up. I had to go outside when after I finished just to calm down. Cause now I'm mad. I just got a whooping for doing something bad. But that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna figure out how not to get caught because she ain't gonna whoop my ass like that again. You know what I'm saying? So even from then, it was like that anger. My anger always drove me. Yeah. Like I credit that more than anything, and I don't. And people tell me that's a bad credit, but I said no, cause my anger been my drive. It's been my fuel.
Because you know you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know you. And
I don't want to get mad and sit into it.
Yeah, as long as you know you, then it could be a tool.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It could be a tool for your betterment at the same time, instead of what people would think it is. Because at the end of the day, none of us are normal.
And it take you a long time to figure that out.
Yep.
It take you a long time to figure that out.
But the good thing is when you come across like-minded people, and then you come across people that's in tune with themselves, you pick up from each other.
I like emotionally intelligent people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I can always get that through a conversation. Because it's how somebody talk about their problems and how they express how they vent, body language, and you know, the eyes and the emotion, the rawness of it. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to that because that's your spirit, that's your aura, that's your energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I come in with a good energy, it's off. Hold on, this ain't gonna work. Because the negative and the positive is always a negative, regardless.
Quick question before we start the game. Dating wise. Love life. How is that?
Okay. So
even with your
I be doing my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I just had to
it's just different for me because like at
my mind goes everywhere, bro.
Yeah, at one point I was thirsty for attraction. Mm. Then I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. But the appeal is there. I'm a dog with it. People be surprised that they be liking me. I didn't got in trouble like with girls that I don't even want. You know what I'm saying? Be like, damn, like it ain't my fault. They always keep telling me I'm the realest person they met. I don't even like them. But these girls, once they have a conversation with me, it just changed things. But I see who you is though. Mm-hmm. I'm good.
And that's cool.
I'm good.
That's cool. Sometimes that's the best thing ever. You're like, I just had a conversation with her. Even if she bad, I really don't like her.
I just
but
got
she
somebody
cool.
that support me. That's all I ask for. I got damn, I don't even want to say that on air. Well, I got my bottom, and then I got somebody who support me. You know what I'm saying? So
we don't have to go into details, bro. Right. This is the Black Show. We don't have to do all that. We still Chicago niggas at the same day.
This is a terrible marketplace for dating. It's legal prostitution.
I'm not finna let you bring me on that low vibration. No, sir. We're not finna do it, sir. I'm not finna do it.
Keeper.
Nope. I'm not finna do it. You know what this means? Oh man, this means I got a game. So basically, it's called the 10-name game. I'm gonna fire off 10 things or 10 names, and you gotta give me your answer in a one-word answer. So that means if I say music, the first thing that come to your mind, it gotta be a one-word answer. What would it be?
Ace Hood.
That's it. That's how the game go. That's it. It's simple. Mm-hmm. They all random though. So you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Let's hear it go. All right, here it go. Therapy.
Refreshing.
Chicago.
Depressing.
Compassion.
Rare.
Family.
Tough.
Disability.
Life.
Your music.
My pain.
Okay. Sex.
Different.
Vulnerability.
Fear.
God.
Life. Purpose. Everything. I don't know what to say to that one.
I understand.
My life.
I understand.
My
I understand.
life.
I understand. Man. Shit, he got me caught up in the answer. Cause I've had to think for myself for a second. Last one. If you could describe in a one word your life, your journey up from when you started all the way up until this point, right as we speak, as we sit here, how would you describe that in one word?
Perseverance.
Ooh, I take it. Clap it up. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what we got to do here is we got to give you a grade here. You know what I mean? We got to give you a grade from A to F. Hitter's involved. So Hitter, you know how we do it. From A to F, from all his questions. I mean, from his answers. What do we give him?
Sharp B+.
Why?
Because it was somewhere that he had multiple ones for, but which is fine. But you asked for one. I'm sticking on that rule. Sharp. When I say sharp, because perseverance, like
that was deep.
Yeah. Sharp B+.
It was on B+.
Yep.
Cool. I take that. Hitter, you was on point. I give him A- because the reason why I say that, and I'm gonna piggyback off that, but I'm not, because he did give more than the answer. But when it comes to God, how many? Is it just one? Do you give just one? Can you give just one?
That's deep.
Can you give just one? So I gave him some slack on that. I gave him a little bit of slack on that. You know what I mean? But overall, I give him A-. I give him A-. All right. So, brother, please tell everybody how they can get in touch with you and everything that you got coming up, everything that you got going, and more music that's coming and everything.
Man,
just everything, bro. Talk to them. Talk to the people.
You can add me on IG at ASKTHE_HOES. Ask the hoes. I got new music on the way. I actually have a magazine release party in Las Vegas, January 13th.
Yes, sir.
And my artist is on the front and the back, and it will be in all Walgreens and CVS's. As far as January 25th, it will be in every CVS and Walmart in the Chicagoland area. Come support. I Ain't Done Apparel, where it's a visual representation of perseverance and concrete.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? What else? I have property and vehicle rentals under IADD LLC in Atlanta. If you need a proprietor for Airbnb or you need a rental, we got that. What else I got going on? And I have a showcase. I'm trying to put my third showcase before the year's over, so it's probably gonna be the week before Christmas. I wanted to do it after Christmas where everybody was fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Going into the new year.
Take that momentum. But the schedule is tight, so another showcase coming soon. And I got new music, new projects. It's coming.
All right. Y'all already know where to find me, man. Official_YUNG Gotti on Instagram, where you can find all this dope ass content. G World Media, man. Run these views up, man. Check out my man Zoe and his story, man. Like I said, this has been one of them ones. And like I said, I can't even express how proud I am from somebody overcoming, and I can see it visually, and he's still moving the way he's moving. He's still rocking the way he's rocking. And shit, it's just like, shit, if he can do it, shit, I know I can do it. I know I can move the way I want to move because he ain't got no excuses. And that's what we came up with, man. No excuses no more. That shit is over with. It's going to be 2023, man. It really shouldn't have been in the first place, but now we really realizing it. And it's really no excuses, man. So, hey, Scotty's World, man. I had my boy Zoe on here. We did one. Hitter, I appreciate you. Evian Studios. Y'all go lock in with Grind Seasons Creations. And that's it.
That's it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all way, think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.